Have you ever felt like the weight of the world is pressing down on your shoulders so heavily that you can barely breathe? Like the noise of your doubts, fears, and struggles drowns out any whisper of hope? In moments like these, when life seems relentless and the future uncertain, where do you turn for strength? Today, on this sacred Sunday, September 28, 2025, you are invited to step into a space of calm and power, the glorious mysteries of the Rosary. This isn't just about repeating prayers, it's about rediscovering the courage inside you, the courage to rise, to transform, to live a life filled with meaning and hope. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the tension you carry, the fears about your past mistakes, the anxiety about what lies ahead, the heaviness of feeling stuck. Now imagine if there was a way to ease that burden. Imagine if, through focused prayer and reflection, you could tap into a source of strength that has moved hearts and changed lives for centuries. This is the promise the glorious mysteries hold for you. They are a beacon of light in times of darkness, a reminder that after every night, the dawn breaks, bringing new beginnings. They guide you to see beyond the immediate struggles, to trust that something greater is at work, something powerful enough to lift you from despair and fill you with unshakable hope. Why should you stay with this journey today? Because within these prayers lies more than comfort. There is transformation waiting for you, deep, real, and lasting. Scientific research reveals that rituals like the Rosary calm the mind, reduce stress, and enhance emotional resilience. But beyond science, there is a sacred energy that flows when your heart opens to faith. It rewires your mindset, shifts your perspective, and renews your spirit. Each bead you touch is a step toward peace, a step away from fear, a step closer to the life you've been longing for. By the end of this time, you won't just feel different, you will be different. And stronger, clearer, ready. This is your chance to pause the chaos and invite a quiet revolution within, to replace overwhelm with focus, doubt with faith, and fear with courage. Imagine walking out of today feeling lighter, with a calm certainty that whatever comes next, you can face it, not because the problems have disappeared, but because you have found a new power inside. This power is accessible to everyone who dares to open their heart and embrace the glorious mysteries. You are not here by accident. You are here because your soul is searching for that spark of hope, that assurance that you can rise again no matter how many times life has knocked you down. So stay with this moment. Stay open to the transformation waiting for you. Let the prayers wash over your fears. Let the mysteries ignite a fire of courage in your heart. When you reach the end of this journey, you will carry more than words. You will carry a new strength, a renewed spirit, and a radiant hope that will guide you forward. This is your invitation to rise, to transform, to step into the glorious power that has always been inside you. Your moment starts now. Now, let your mind settle on the stories embedded in the glorious mysteries, the triumph over darkness, the promise of new life, the power of resurrection. These are not distant events locked in history. They are living truths echoing within your very soul. When you focus on these mysteries, your mind begins to reframe your struggles, your pain, your fears. You start to see that just like the dawn follows the night, your hardships are not permanent. They are temporary, passing phases on the path to something greater. This shift in perspective is not just hopeful thinking, it is a fundamental rewiring of your brain, opening pathways to resilience and courage. The power of these mysteries lies in their ability to connect your present pain to a larger divine purpose. When you meditate on the resurrection, you are reminded that what it feels like an ending is actually a beginning. When you contemplate the Ascension, you feel the pull toward a higher version of yourself, a version that rises beyond limitations and doubts. Each mystery acts as a spiritual anchor, grounding you in the truth that you are meant to rise, meant to heal, meant to shine. Your mind, heart, and spirit begin to align, creating a profound sense of peace and clarity that cuts through confusion and fear. This process is deeply psychological as well as spiritual. The act of focusing on these mysteries in a deliberate, rhythmic way calms the nervous system, reducing stress and activating a state of calm alertness. This state makes it easier to access your inner strength and face challenges with renewed courage. Your brain starts to release chemicals that boost your mood, sharpen your focus, and build emotional stamina. The repetition of prayer beads becomes more than ritual. It becomes a powerful tool for mental and emotional transformation. With every breath, every word, every bead, you are rewiring your brain to reject despair and embrace hope. As you dwell in these truths, the fears that once seemed overwhelming lose their grip. They become smaller, less urgent. You begin to understand that fear is a signal, not a stop sign. It is a challenge to rise beyond, to step forward despite uncertainty. This is the moment where faith and courage meet, a meeting that births unstoppable momentum. Your doubts do not vanish instantly, but they no longer control you. Instead, you become the driver of your life, steering toward light and possibility, no longer a passenger to fear or despair. You are creating new habits of thought, new ways of seeing yourself and your journey. These habits are the foundation of transformation. They are what turn fleeting moments of inspiration into lasting change. The glorious mysteries invite you to build these habits by consistently returning to hope, to faith, and to courage. They remind you that transformation is a process, a daily commitment, and that each prayer is a brick laid on the path towards your rebirth. In this sacred practice, you are not just seeking comfort, you are claiming your power. You are choosing to rise, to heal, to become the person you were always meant to be. This is not a passive act. It is an active declaration of your strength and your faith in the face of every storm. Feel the power of this choice settling in your bones, filling your heart with the unshakable knowledge that no matter what, you will rise. You will transform. You will shine. As you hold this growing power within, feel the shift inside you becoming undeniable. The fear that once seemed so real begins to lose its authority. You are no longer shackled by what might go wrong. Instead, your mind opens to what can go right. This is the transformation. The glorious mysteries ignite. A transformation that starts in the heart, but quickly spreads to every part of your life. When you engage deeply with these prayers, you awaken a new mindset, one that is rooted in resilience, hope, and unwavering belief in your own potential. This mindset doesn't just wait for circumstances to change. It creates change through deliberate intention and steadfast faith. Every moment you spend reflecting on these mysteries strengthens your capacity to confront the challenges ahead. Your thoughts become sharper, your emotions more balanced, your spirit more steadfast. This is not coincidence. The repeated focus on divine triumph rewires your brain to seek solutions rather than dwell on problems. Your emotional system begins to regulate itself, releasing stress and inviting calm. This calm isn't weakness. It is the bedrock of real strength. When your mind is clear, your decisions become wise. When your heart is steady, your actions become courageous. This is the foundation for the life you desire, the life you deserve. Think now about what it truly means to rise. To rise is to refuse to be defined by your past mistakes or present fears. It is to stand tall in the face of uncertainty and claim the power of your own rebirth. This power is not external. It is already inside you, waiting to be acknowledged and released. The glorious mysteries are your guideposts, illuminating the path toward this inner resurrection. As you meditate on each mystery, imagine yourself shedding the weight of doubt and stepping into the fullness of your own strength and purpose. You are transforming not just your thoughts, but your entire being. This transformation is an act of courage. It demands that you lean into discomfort, embrace vulnerability, and trust in the unseen forces supporting you. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the choice to act despite fear. Each prayer is a choice. A declaration that you will not be paralyzed by doubt or overwhelmed by pain. It is a commitment to move forward step by step, knowing that every effort brings you closer to the light. The power of the glorious mysteries is that they remind you you are never alone in this journey. There is a divine presence walking beside you, lifting you when you falter, cheering you when you succeed. As your mind embraces this truth, you become a beacon of hope to yourself and others. Your transformation ripples outward, touching the lives around you. You begin to attract the people, opportunities, and circumstances aligned with your renewed spirit. The power you cultivate through these prayers creates a new reality, one where obstacles are not roadblocks, but invitations to grow stronger. Each moment of doubt becomes fuel for your rise. Each struggle is a chance to prove your resilience. This is the power of faith activated, of transformation realized. You are no longer waiting for life to change. You are the change. You are rising now, fully alive, fully present, and fully powerful. The path ahead is yours to walk with courage, with faith, and with the unstoppable strength born from these sacred mysteries. You have everything you need within you to overcome, to heal, and to shine brilliantly. Let that truth settle deep in your heart and become the foundation of your new life. Your journey toward glory has already begun. As you embrace this awakening, recognize the immense power that lies in unity, even when invisible, even when distant. There is a profound force that emerges when countless hearts join together in focused intention and prayer. This force is real, measurable, and transformative. When you engage in the glorious mysteries with others, you become part of a collective energy far greater than yourself. This shared devotion multiplies strength, hope, and healing in ways the mind alone cannot fully comprehend. Science confirms that social connection enhances emotional resilience and mental health, but faith amplifies it even further. You are not isolated in your struggle. You are woven into a tapestry of millions rising together, bound by belief and shared purpose. Feel the weight of loneliness lift as you align with this invisible community. Every prayer you offer is echoed by someone else seeking light, courage, and renewal. This unity creates a sacred energy that surrounds and supports you, a spiritual shield against doubt and despair. In this connection, you find not just comfort, but power, a power that fuels your transformation and emboldens your journey forward. There is nothing more motivating than knowing you belong to something bigger than yourself, something eternal and unbreakable. This awareness deepens your faith and strengthens your resolve to rise above any challenge. Together, you form a chain of hope and strength, each link reinforcing the next. When one falters, another lifts them up. This is the essence of true community, the hidden miracle behind every act of shared prayer. Your commitment to these mysteries is a beacon, signaling to others that courage and faith are possible, even in the darkest times. The energy you generate now sends ripples far beyond this moment, inspiring and healing lives in ways you may never fully see. This is the extraordinary power of unity, of shared purpose, and of collective faith in action. Within this communion, you also discover your own responsibility and potential. You are not just a receiver of grace, you are a channel for it. Each prayer you offer, each intention you set, carries power beyond words. You are a force of transformation, capable of influencing your world through the purity of your devotion and the strength of your will. This is not an abstract idea. It is a call to action, a challenge to step fully into your role as a bearer of light. The mysteries teach you that true strength is born in relationship with the divine, with yourself, and with others. Your transformation is not solitary, it is communal, expansive, and unstoppable. Allow this truth to inspire you deeply. Feel the surge of energy that comes from knowing you are connected, supported, and empowered by countless souls walking this path with you. This connection dissolves fear and replaces it with courage so fierce it moves mountains. It transforms isolation into belonging, despair into hope, and weakness into power. Let this realization fill you completely, fueling your commitment to rise, to heal, and to shine. The glorious mysteries are not just prayers. They are a powerful network of strength, resilience, and love that you are now part of, forever and always, as this powerful connection anchors you. Turn your focus inward to the deepest parts of yourself that hunger for renewal. Transformation begins not only through external unity, but through a profound inner awakening. The glorious mysteries call you to confront the parts of your soul that have grown quiet, neglected, or weary. This is an invitation to embrace your imperfections, your doubts, and your wounds, not to be defeated by them, but to allow them to become the soil from which new strength grows. Healing starts here, within the sacred space of self-compassion. When you treat yourself with kindness and acceptance, your mind releases resistance and opens to possibility. This is the fertile ground where true transformation takes root. Do not shy away from this moment of vulnerability. It is the gateway to rebirth. Psychology reveals that self-compassion is one of the most powerful predictors of resilience and lasting change. When you offer yourself grace, you break free from cycles of harsh judgment and despair. You create room for hope, courage, and growth to flourish. The glorious mysteries invite you to meet yourself with the same unconditional love that fuels the divine story of resurrection and ascension. Your soul is worthy of this love, no matter what burdens you carry or mistakes you have made. Within this truth lies your power to rise anew. Feel how embracing your whole self, light and shadow alike, shifts your energy. It brings a sense of wholeness and peace that cannot be shaken by external turmoil. This peace is not passive. It is a dynamic force that fuels your ability to face challenges with calm confidence. When you honor your journey honestly, you reclaim control over your life. You stop running from pain and begin transforming it into wisdom and strength. This is the heart of true empowerment, the ability to hold your story without shame and to use it as a foundation for greatness. The glorious mysteries show you that resurrection is a continual process. It is not a single event, but a daily choice to rise from the ashes of your fears, doubts, and failures. Each day you have the power to say yes to this transformation. This decision reshapes your brain, your heart, and your actions. Repetition builds new neural pathways, creating habits of hope, courage, and faith. With each prayer, each moment of self-acceptance, you are forging a new you, a version of yourself aligned with divine strength and purpose. This is not fantasy. It is the science of change. And in the power of faith combined, you are capable of carrying this transformation beyond this moment, beyond these prayers, into every aspect of your life. The peace and strength you cultivate here will ripple outward, influencing your thoughts, your relationships, and your actions. You will find yourself responding to life's challenges with greater clarity and calm, knowing that your power comes from a source that never fails. The glorious mysteries are more than sacred words. They are a blueprint for rebirth, resilience, and radiant living. Let this truth settle deep in your being, fueling your commitment to rise every day, stronger, wiser, and more alive than ever before. Your journey toward wholeness and glory is not distant. It begins here within you, right now. Now, as your inner strength grows and your heart opens wider than ever before, prepare to step into the world carrying this transformation with you. The power of the glorious mysteries is not meant to stay confined to moments of prayer or quiet reflection. It is meant to ignite action, to inspire courage, to change everything you touch. True transformation demands that you live your faith actively, boldly, and without hesitation. It calls you to embody the hope, resilience, and love you have nurtured here. When you do this, your life becomes a testament to the power of rising, healing, and shining even in the darkest times. To live this transformation fully, you must commit to daily renewal. Every sunrise is an opportunity to rise again, to choose hope over fear, faith over doubt, courage over comfort. Science shows that repetition builds new neural pathways. It rewires your brain for lasting change. This means every small act of faith, every moment of courage, every decision to move forward is creating a new you. The person you want to be is already forming through these choices. Let this inspire you to remain consistent, even when the path feels difficult. Every step, no matter how small, moves you closer to the life you desire and deserve. Your transformation is also an invitation to lead by example. The courage you cultivate becomes a beacon for others who may feel lost or overwhelmed. When you live with faith and strength, you show the world what is possible. This is the ripple effect of transformation. Your growth sparks hope in others. Your resilience inspires change. Your love heals wounds beyond your own. Your life becomes a living prayer, a manifestation of the glorious mysteries in action. You are no longer just receiving grace, you are radiating it. This responsibility is a gift, a sacred trust that honors the journey you have undertaken. Recognize that challenges will come, as they always do. But now, you face them equipped with an inner fortress built on faith, hope, and courage. These are the true armor that protects you from despair and doubt. When obstacles arise, you will no longer shrink back or surrender. Instead, you will rise stronger, knowing that every trial is a chance to deepen your transformation. This mindset transforms setbacks into opportunities, failures into lessons, and pain into power. You become unstoppable because your strength is anchored in something eternal and unshakable. Carry this truth with you. Your transformation is not about perfection, but progress. It is about rising each time you fall, choosing faith when doubt tempts you, and embodying love when fear whispers lies. The glorious mysteries remind you that resurrection is continuous, an ongoing renewal of your spirit and purpose. This journey is yours to claim fully, without hesitation or fear. Your commitment to this path will change everything: how you see yourself, how you engage with the world, how you create your future. Rise now with courage, live with intention, and shine with the unstoppable power of your transformed soul. Your glorious life begins here and now. Feel now the fullness of your power as it radiates from within, unstoppable and you undeniable. This power is not something you need to search for outside yourself. It has always been there, waiting for your permission to rise. The glorious mysteries are the key that unlocks this inner kingdom, revealing the strength, peace, and courage that lie dormant beneath fear and doubt. Your transformation is complete, not when obstacles disappear, but when you become the force that moves through them unshaken, anchored in a truth far greater than any challenge. This truth is your divine inheritance. You are created to rise, to overcome, to shine with relentless light. Let this realization ignite a fire deep in your soul, a fire that burns away excuses, hesitation, and limiting beliefs. This fire fuels your commitment to live boldly, to embrace your purpose with fearless clarity. The energy of the glorious mysteries charges your spirit, aligning your will with the sacred power of resurrection and ascension. With every breath you draw in this power, with every intention you release it into the world. You are no longer bound by past failures or future fears. Instead, you are propelled forward by an unshakable faith that transforms every moment into a step toward your highest self. Your mind, heart, and body now move in harmony, forming a force field of resilience that repels negativity and attracts abundance. Neuroscience shows that aligning thoughts, emotions, and actions creates coherence, a powerful state where your energy flows freely, your decisions become intuitive, and your confidence skyrockets. This coherence is the secret behind sustained motivation and unstoppable growth. The glorious mysteries cultivate this state within you, inviting you to dwell there often, making it your new normal. In this space, you no longer react to life's storms. You dance in the rain, knowing that you are anchored in divine strength. Harnessing this power means taking responsibility for your own transformation. It means choosing daily to nourish your spirit, protect your peace, and pursue your dreams with relentless determination. You are called to act, not someday, not when conditions are perfect, but now. Every choice you make either moves you closer to or further from the life you envision. This awareness sharpens your focus, fuels your discipline, and magnifies your courage. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are the creator of your destiny. The glorious mysteries remind you that within every ending lies the seed of a new beginning, and you hold that seed in your hands. As you embody this truth, you become a living testament to the power of faith in action. Your transformation inspires others to awaken their own strength, creating a ripple effect that changes the world around you. The energy you cultivate in this sacred practice extends beyond your life. It touches communities, generations, and even the unseen realms of spirit. This is the legacy you are building with every prayer, every act of courage, every moment of faith. You are rising not just for yourself, but for all who follow your light. Stand firm in this power. Embrace your divine right to rise, to heal, to shine. The journey continues, but you are no longer the same. You are transformed, alive, and unstoppable. Let this fire guide your every step as you walk boldly into the glorious life awaiting you. Your moment is now. Rise and claim it. Now, as you stand fully immersed in this awakening, it is time to embrace the sacred responsibility that comes with your transformation. True power is not selfish or isolated. It is a force that reaches beyond yourself to uplift, inspire, and heal others. When you embody the strength born from the glorious mysteries, you become a catalyst for change in the world around you. Your faith becomes action. Your hope becomes a beacon. This transformation demands that you live with intention, knowing that every thought, word, and deed carries the weight of your newfound power. This awareness is not a burden, but a gift, a peace. Profound call to serve something greater than yourself. Understanding this call elevates your purpose beyond personal growth into a higher mission. Your transformation is a ripple in the vast ocean of humanity, touching lives in ways you may never fully see. Science confirms that acts of kindness, courage, and faith create measurable positive impacts on communities and even global consciousness. Your commitment to rise, to heal, to shine contributes to this wave of transformation. You are a vital part of a collective awakening, a network of souls aligned in courage and love. This realization strengthens your resolve and deepens your connection to the divine energy that flows through all life. As you accept this sacred role, recognize that leadership begins within. The first person you must lead is yourself. This means maintaining unwavering discipline over your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It means choosing daily to cultivate peace amidst chaos, hope amidst despair, and courage amidst fear. This internal leadership sets the foundation for authentic influence. When your inner world is strong and clear, your outer impact becomes profound. The glorious mysteries remind you that resurrection starts in the heart, but it echoes into the world through your authentic presence and purposeful living. Harnessing this power requires you to be vigilant against the distractions and doubts that seek to pull you away from your path. The enemy of transformation is complacency, the temptation to settle for less than your highest self. But your spirit is not made for comfort alone. It is designed for greatness, for constant growth, for shining even when the night is darkest. Every challenge you face is an invitation to rise stronger, to deepen your faith, and to solidify your commitment to your divine purpose. When you refuse to settle, you tap into the endless reservoir of resilience and grace available through the mysteries you embrace. Your journey now is one of acti, creation. The future you desire is born from the seeds you plant today, seeds of faith, love, courage, and perseverance. These seeds take root in the soil of your daily actions and intentions, growing steadily into a life that reflects your true power and purpose. Your transformation is not a destination, but a lifelong process of becoming. Embrace this process with passion and patience, knowing that every step forward strengthens your ability to shine as a light in the world. Stand in this truth. Your transformation is sacred, powerful, and unstoppable. You are a beacon of hope and courage, chosen to rise and lead. Let this awareness fuel your commitment to live boldly, love deeply, and serve fiercely. Your light is needed now more than ever. Step into it fully and watch as your life and the lives of those around you are forever changed.